guys, today we're on some anime Saga, the game that just released like yesterday on the 14th, if I believe, yeah. So today's video, we're just gonna be doing a little quick guide. You know, most of the simple stuff, just going over everything you need to know to pretty much progress in this game easily, and like what you need to know about this game. So basically, this game is not a tower defense game, guys. Although it may look like it, it is not. This is actually like, this map is actually really cool, but this game is actually like Anime Dimensions and Anime Mania combined. So I guess I'll go ahead and start telling you guys, you know, what you should do in this game. So in this game, on the play option, you go to story. You have story, infinite, and raid. And the first thing, the only thing you'll have unlocked when you join in is story mode. So you'll probably have this Leaf Village thing. This is the first story mode. You're gonna have 5 acts per each story mode. There's only 4 in the game right now, so it's pretty easy to get through the story modes. You know, if you're trying to hit the max story mode, it's really not hard. So the first one is gonna be the Kinemaru story mode. So basically, you can pretty much beat that whole story, like this whole Leaf Village story. You can beat with an epic character if you don't have a lot of gems. Over here is the summon option. Go over here to summon your units. Now, I will be telling you guys some of the best units to get, just so you know who's good and who's not. So first off, Gohan, he's in the banner right now. Beast Gohan, he is a legendary. He's the best legendary in the game currently. He's really good. He has some good iframes, good damage. You definitely want to go for him because he's the best. But if he's not in the shop, you can also go for Katakuri. He's also really good. He's like the best support type character in the game. I'll go over that too. But okay, so basically once you summon and you get yourself like a Sasuke, because the best Sasuke is the best epic starter character in the game. So this guy right here is actually like really good, really easy to get as well. You can definitely get him like your first time just playing, redeeming some codes. But once you get yourself a character, what you want to do is you want to head over to this area button right here and go over to traits. And over here, this is your traits, where you're gonna get your traits on your characters. You roll traits, and see these little rainbow things right here. Those you can get some from codes, because the codes give some of those, and they're really good. They're kind of hard to get if you're just grinding for them, so I recommend using those codes. I'll put the codes in the currently active codes. I'll put those in the link in the description. But yeah, this is where you re-roll your traits. You'll go ahead and like select the unit, like pain, and then you'll press re-roll, this re-roll button. You can also check the index to see what all the ones do. Now I will be going over the best traits. So this is kind of similar to Anime Dimensions, pretty much with the traits thing. Pretty much similar to every other, you know, tower defense game with traits and stuff. But the one trait that stuck out to me more than anything, is this Bloodlord trait right here. And this Bloodlord trait is going to be a game changer, because what this does is it gives you 1.5% of damage dealt. It gives you back your HP. Basically, it takes the lifesteal from literally anything. It could be NPCs or bosses, and every time you hit them, it'll give you 1.5% HP back. So it also restores 10% HP on a kill. So if you kill somebody and you're like 90 HP, 90%, you'll get to like 100%, something like that. And when you're 30% HP or below, you get 4% of lifesteal damage dealt. So if you're low and you deal damage, you just heal, which is really good if you're not trying to constantly die or constantly find barrels around the map to heal yourself, or if you're doing infinite, because this infinite mode right here, infinity mode, you don't have unlimited lives like the rest of the game mode. So it's a really amazing trait. Try and get that if you guys can. If you guys do happen to roll that trait, Do not re-roll it. It's really, really good. But some of the other starter traits you can go for are simple stuff like you can definitely get yourself like a legendary trait. I guess I would be going over the best traits from each rarity. So I guess the best one for this, for the common, it's basically just going to be endurance. The endurance trait is always going to be the best here because it gives you HP and damage. And then for the legendary traits, I think Phantom. Well, no, Phantom isn't gonna. I think it's where is it? I think it's Dragonic. That's the best legendary trait. So you want to get yourself Dragonic or Phantom, I think. Or oh, let me see. Yeah, you want to get yourself Phantom or Dragonic. Those are the best legendary traits. All the other ones are they're just mid. But anyway, moving on to the red looking traits, the mythical traits. The best mythical traits are gonna be Abyssal, which is like really good, 20% plus 20% HP, 15 damage. You know, this you can read that yourself, but it's really good. Abyssal and Bloodlord. And if you happen to get Doombreaker, that's really good, but you know, on the off chance you don't, hopefully you guys now know what traits to go for. But on the right, on the other side of traits, you have the stat options. So you'll go over here to reroll the stats of your units. Like they all start out with random stats, but you can reroll them with tickets. You can get these tickets from codes, or you can get them from the raid shop in game by doing raids. They drop these tickets. So the red ones reroll all of these traits at the same time. As you can see, I have A, A+, and B-. If I use a red ticket right here, a mythic, super spell, that's what the red one's called, it will reroll all of those and give me a random thing. And then you have these, the legendary spells. You can reroll individual things, so you don't have to risk rerolling one of your like really good traits. Or stats. Okay, so that's basically all that is for stats. That's what you want to. Also, you want to save your trait reroll things and your stat reroll things until you at least get a legendary. You want to at least get Gohan or Zoro from the banner, because Gohan and Zoro are like the best legendaries in the entire game right now. They're really, really good, and they can even like kind of compete with a mythical if like you have the right stuff on them. They're really, really good. So go for either Beast Gohan, Katakuri, or Zoro. So yeah, and remember to use those codes, guys. But moving on, we have the inventory. This is where all of your food and materials are going to be, because you can evolve mythics in the game. I don't know what they do yet, but I'll be showing you guys what they do in the next video. I'll be getting the Sid's evolution, because Sid is a mythic in this game. He's the best in the game. So I'll be showing you guys what evolutions look like in the next video. So stay tuned for that. But right here in this shop right here, or if you go to areas and you scroll down, you'll see gold shop or shop gold. And that's how you get here. And you go up to this thing, you click it. And this basically, guys, is where you're gonna get your food to feed units to level them up. So basically you get these foods from story mode already, but here you can buy them in bulk. Like you can buy a large supply of them. Sometimes they're out of stock though. You can only buy a certain amount. They're not infinite or anything, sadly, but you can definitely buy stuff here if you don't feel like doing story to level up your units. But these are dropped during story, but it's just they don't drop that many. Also in this shop you have materials. Now these materials are dropped from raid, and you need to be level 25 to do raid, guys. So you gotta grind story for a bit to get to level 25. So all of these are for your evolutions, basically for your mythic units. These are what you're gonna need for evolutions. That's basically stuff for you to craft. And you use that stuff from the shop and come over here to the craft option by Super Boo. And here you can craft these things. The Puchita is for Chainsaw Man's evolution. Sid's sword is for Sid's evolution. This fan is for Doma's evolution. Doma is in this game. I have him as a unit actually. Let me go ahead and show you guys him. This is Doma. Doma. I got him. He's a mythic in this game. I think he's the worst mythic though. So don't go for him. If you are going for a mythic, guys, go for either Freerin or Sid, or Chainsaw Man. But I would go for Freerin first, because you're gonna need Freerin later on in the game for the last story mode to clear the air units, because she's a long range. She can clear air units basically. But yeah, that's the craft thing. And then over here you have evolve. Like when I go to add unit here, you can see these guys can be evolved. If I go click on Sid, I have the key material that I got from the gold shop, and I have Sid's sword, and it costs 25,000 to evolve him. So I'll be doing that in the next video. Like I said, stay tuned. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And yeah, how to feed your units: you click on the unit, you go to feed, and you can either individually select or you can just add all. But yeah, that's basically how you feed your units. And you unlock slots every time you, like, I think you unlock your third slot at like level 20. And also right next to summon, guys, this is very, very important. Right next to summon, there's this thing right here, Katakuri. This is going to be a really good income source for materials and like basically just gems and gold and stuff. So every time you reach a certain level milestone, you get these rewards and you can claim them. So don't forget to do that. It's very, very useful. And the most important thing in this entire game, guys, the most broken thing in this game is going to be the quests on the right side of your screen. You click on quests, you have your daily, weekly, and infinite. So what these do is, guys, these are very, very good. Every time you complete a quest, you can claim rewards, and they give really, really good gems and sometimes really, really good gold. Gold is really, really good in this game because it's kind of hard to get it, to be honest. Like, it's really hard without quests. So always do your quests, guys. Just keep checking your quests, keep looking to see what quests you can do. I think I accidentally pressed something. But always keep checking your quests, guys. That's going to be your main source of your currencies and your trait reroll stuff, aside from the codes. But anyway, now that we've gotten that out the way, you know what characters to use, you know your traits, your stats. Like I said, I recommend saving the traits and stuff and stats for a good legendary or a good epic, at least until you get Sasuke. At least get them decent. But anyway, I'll be showing you guys some story real quick. I'll show you guys how good Zoro the legendary is. Alright guys, now I am on mobile, so it might be a little weird, but bear with me. But it's really not that bad on mobile, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see, this is Zoro the legendary. Mine is level 52, and he is just really, really good. I'm gonna show you his Z skill. This Z skill is ranged. That's the 360-pound Phoenix skill. And his X move is Dragon Twister. You can hold this X move. Now guys, some characters with their abilities, you can hold their ability, like you can hold the skill. So make sure to try all of that stuff out, because there might be some characters you don't know that can hold their skill, and you might be missing out on damage. So always see if you can hold your skills when you get into a battle or something. But also, this is the C skill, Onigiri. It's ranged, and it does like a lot of damage. He's gonna be really, really good for story. Zoro is really, really good. And my Zoro actually has that lifesteal trait I was telling you guys about. So every time I hit them, I gain 5 damage. And the more damage you do, the more you heal from attacking people. So this lifesteal trait is really, really good if you're not trying to die. If you just want to zoom through these little stories or the maps or dimensions or whatever, you just, you want to get yourself some good heals. So that's where this lifesteal trait really comes into play. But if you can't get it, at least try to get Abyssal or one of the Guardian traits. Or for legendaries, try and get the legendaries I told you guys about. It's really good. But yeah, this is Zoro. You can just basically just spam kill him. Really, really, really easy. Not much to this. And you can also change your characters. Like if you want to use, if you use a character and you use all their moves, and their moves are on cooldown, you can change to the other character while those are on cooldown. So that's really useful, and you can always just constantly swap back. It doesn't have a cooldown. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind, guys. Very, very useful. And let's just make quick work of these guys. They don't stand a chance. Yep, yes sir. Like I'll show you guys right here. Like see, I'm using Freerin, and Freerin does have auto attacks. Like she's a very long range attack. Like see that she attacks from long range and it auto tracks them. But see if I use my Z skill with Freerin, and then I switch my character to like Sid, I can use his Z skill, and then while that's on cooldown, I'll switch to my Zoro and use his Z skill, and just keep repeating those, you know, all your skills and stuff. So that's basically the strategy on like how you maximize your damage and stuff. While your skills are on cooldown, use the other characters' skills while they're off cooldown. Basically pretty simple stuff. Alright guys, we're moving on to the boss fight here. And let me just show you how broken Zoro is. This is the first boss. Let me hit him with my C skill. Watch this, guys. Okay, I don't know, I think I missed a little bit of it, but he's dead already. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, and you get, like I said, you get food and gems from story mode. So see, I got 2 fish cakes or Naruto cakes or whatever, and I got 4 rice balls. It's really good, and your units also get EXP from this right here, but it's not that good. So I really recommend just feeding them stuff with a little bit of gold. But you know, try and conserve some of your gold later on game, because you're gonna need it like late game. Gold, you're gonna find out gold is really important. And yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna do it. I mean, this game is really simple, as you guys can see. You guys are definitely gonna get like a better understanding of the game once you play for yourself. But yeah, you know, once you start getting the hang of everything, you get your characters and traits right, this game gets really fun and really addicting. I played for 19 hours straight, guys. Like on release, I played for 19 hours straight before I went to bed. But also, yeah, right over by this little play thing where you can get to if you use the area thing, I think. Well, no, you can't. But it's not that far away from Summon, just up these stairs. And right here is the raid shop, just so you guys know. Where is her head? Yeah, this is the raid shop. You can get the actual Rim character, the Rim character. You can buy spells here. You can buy trait rerolls. You can buy super spells, legendary spells. Yeah, this is they're kind of expensive, to be honest. So you want to grind. You want to be sure you're grinding raid like every hour. Mine opens it opens every hour, guys. So you know, every hour on the hour. So it basically works the same way as Anime Dimensions, by the way. So the more people you have in your raid, the more damage bonus you get. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it. I don't really have anything else to really talk about. You guys saw pretty much everything. I'm gonna be showing more stuff in the next videos. Probably giving you guys more tips and tricks on the game modes and like how to beat them, what's good for what, etc. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like and a sub if you enjoyed, and let me know any comments or concerns you have in the comments. And I'll also be putting the codes in the comments too, so you guys can probably just copy paste those and put them in there if you don't feel like looking it up. But yeah. Oh, also, this thing, there's a little profile thing where you can see, and I just hit 1 day of playtime, so that's pretty tough. I have 104 games won and 37,000 gems spent. Holy. But alright, that's enough of the yapping. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.